Hello and welcome. My name is Derek, and I sell physical media on eBay. And I keep making videos about that stuff. This is a What's Sold video. Another cat running. It wasn't ours. It wasn't banded. Stop the music. So it is 8:05 or 8:10, one of the two. 8:10. Saturday morning. Get this made, done, get all this earlier than usual. Then go on one of the various longer routes. I want to have a chunk to be able to put up tomorrow and get some organizing done and get some other inventory put away and stuff and go live for that. I did ask in yesterday's video on if there was a specified time. I didn't get any response, so I said 4, and if someone said, hey, 7, I'll start at like 6. By the way, at 6, I'm done at 8, probably closer to 9. All right. So I don't make this video any longer than I need to. It is 13 sales, $365. $312 product cost received. And we start off with one I just got. So this is the Zips. It is actually like a 60s, 70s band. It looks like maybe they had re-releases or something. And was that 1966? The font is just, and I just woke up like 15 minutes ago. Yeah, it looks like 1960s. They had one called Marie Wana. M-A-R-I-E, Marie, or Mary, but different spelling, I suppose. But this is Be Stoned. Be Stoned. Dig. The Zips. Just got it. There were no CDs listed and no CDs in Terapeak for 3 years. Just like it's enough for me to be like, just like I was saying with someone responded to Gene something. And the last name I think is of another artist, but Gene something. And they replied, actually it's the only comments for yesterday's video, they replied in regards to the history of this Gene person. And Gene Davis, maybe? And no, because that'd be Mac Davis. Maybe, but either way. It was the older type look, apparel design and stuff that kind of made me look at it like, they don't look like they're from 10 years ago. And if that's now, then that's 10 years after. I'd like to change the world too. But this, $30, right? So I took a chance. And I believe I got that one up at the flea market. So I paid $1, a tad less. C29. Scorpions. Scorpions. Love Drive. 16. Gotta get, I believe. No, that one's actually showing it's in a box. Gotta get a couple books. So we have this rolling along the Ohio, I'm gonna suppose the river. The Madison Courier special presentation. The Madison Courier, which is going to be a newspaper, Jefferson County, Indiana. So it's the whole other direction, that way, by more than 2 counties. That's for darn sure. 28. I've had this one for a little while, but it's gone. So we have these old Toledo Museum of Art magazines. Probably for like when they would have different exhibitions. 1960, 1965, Spanish art, a couple other. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So a whole bunch of these. I had these ones for a while too. $43. I think I got these in a bag at Savers for like $3 or $4. Another one I just listed yesterday. Actually, it sold before it even went on sale. And that's over here. All right, this, which I said in the sourcing video that it came up like 25, $30. Hand typing showed more results. It wasn't quite that, but I'm still not out money. Obviously, it sold before it even went on sale. $20. And it's going across the pond. Oh, speaking of, so something actually I was conversing with Ramsey at I Found You to Flip. And as we're trying to kind of going, and I wrote him, I was like, hey, have you edited all your listings to have the country of origin as the United States? And he wrote something, he's like, oh, I was going to make a video about that. I was going to ask you too. So here is a screenshot of what I'm talking about in regards to that. Now, I had already done a whole bunch. I got that screenshot to show him to be like, this is what the page should look like. So go to your listings, however you want to, click the first 1,000 or 1 to 2,000, go into your bulk edit, click the two that you can, that it shows that the country needs to be changed. Click those two. You're going to have a whole column. Click that one checkbox so it clicks, accepts all of the, and go into your edit radio button. Click that, go all the way down to item specifics, and then it's going to pop up in all the different categories. Start going in there one by one. You can actually have the cursor like right in the middle of that entire options page and just scroll down. So it makes it a little easier so you're not hitting like page down and stuff. Just scroll down until you find country of origin, hit it. I just hit United States once, control copy that, and then just every time I saw it, I just control copied and made sure that I picked that one. Because if it doesn't pick, this apply button will not turn a darker blue. It'll just be, you won't be able to do anything. It's not interactable. And just do that. So there are some reasons behind tariffs behind that. But if you have that country of origin as the United States, that's going to help out. My understanding is by reading what it's all about and why it's that way, it's going to help out a little bit with tariffs for any other buyers for tariffs, especially international buyers. So if you have it as that, it's going to help out. And it's going to, because if you have a whole bunch of stuff that's made in China and other things, and if you're understanding tariffs and how they're working and what they're doing, that one little workaround, if you will, never had to throughout all 30 years. Well, they didn't have those specifics back then. But throughout all of the time eBay's been around, this is the first time they've had to worry about doing anything absolutely specific for tariffs on eBay. So if it's temporary, it's temporary. If at anything, I assume it should help. And this sold after I did that. So that's not really a correlation, but it is. Don't forget to do that. All right. Next one is going to be D18. Monkey trouble. What? Where you at, monkey? That sounds about right, because she's always doing something. Always causing trouble with something. All right, $14. Harry Potter, just listed yesterday. That's back in here. Hitty Papa. Yeah, just got it and set for, I don't know, a couple days. Then got some CDs and DVDs listed. There was 22. And then I just took a couple more, did a couple self-similars to have it. I think I took down like 8. So it was like 30 something. And then last night I was kind of bored, so I just went in and did the same thing up to 3 months, up to 90 days total that the little radio bar will let you get to. And as soon as it clicked to now it's showing 90 days instead of 180, so I stopped at the 90, didn't do those ones, everything else. So I took those ones down and then just went to price highest first. And anything that was 2 months and 22 days in order and had like 4, 5, 6 views, I clicked it, brought the price down a little, and that was like $2,500 of listings, because there are a bunch of the like Oakleys and some of the high-end frames, some causal frames. These things are $130, $150, $180 a pair. So that was nice to have that. And a bunch of that stuff already has a chunk of views. But chunk of views isn't, I'm not telling a story about a chunk of views. But this was 33. That's the Harry Potter Blu-ray 8 film collection. Someone came in with an offer, not much lower than what I would have accepted. Auto accepted, but it's like the book. Otherwise, I would still really, really sit around. It came in at $23. Take it. Take it and go. D17. Tai Chi. This is international as well. It's Tai Chi. $14. Don't tell me this is... No, okay. Another one of these CDs listed before the ones that I have in the dining room. C47. So I sold one of these already. Sold that day. Now this one. And 15. Oh, actually 16. So those two are gone. C40, almost. C41. This is a good one. Pebble and the Penguin. No barcode. Soundtrack. You see it, you're like, oh, that's just a kid's movie. It's just a, very, very common kid's movie. A non-barcode soundtrack can't be worth much. Until it sells for $44. Heck yeah. These are just the things that I pick up on and that I do. And if you want to do some things like I do, well, I feel flattered. Emulation. What's it called? Admiration is the highest form of flattery or something. Ooh, if you want to do what I do, that's what I do. No barcode, but I mean, I didn't even know it didn't have a barcode, but I'm looking at it. It's a soundtrack. It's something kids related. And if anything, if they had a barcode, it would have taken like 6 seconds. Didn't have a barcode. I'm going to look at it. So ultimately, I had 10 seconds into it. No barcode. Oh, okay. So I'm not going to spend the time scanning for no barcode. Let's just hand type it. Pebble Penguin soundtrack. Boom, it comes up. Oh, okay. I'll buy that for 50 cents or $1, whichever. We proudly hail. Had this one for a little while as well. I don't think there's a date stamp on it. There might be. Looks, I mean, I at least see, and it's signed June 2023. So 2.5 years I've had this. $14. I don't remember where I got it, what I paid. It's signed. It's for Shaker Heights, which is an area where I go to. So like the transportation run, Cedar Road. Shaker Heights is in that. I cut through Shaker Heights to get to Cedar Road. That might even be Shaker. But Shaker is a pretty, it's an affluent area. Some of the houses there, even the mid-range houses are 100 years old for $500,000. It's a nice, very, very, very diverse, very, very diverse. And it's in the medical corridor. So there's an affluent area. So this tells, I suppose, the history of George Benner, the bitter political enemy, defeated the re-election in 1950. The Plain Dealer, which is the newspaper up here, the Cleveland Plain Dealer, had previously supported Young. Now, in 1952, his wife Ruby died of lung cancer. Something about some stock holdings for Aeronautical and Space Sciences Committee. So I'm going to guess it probably has to do with some influential people. And I just saw the word Lakewood in here somewhere. Lakewood debacle. Lakewood is the west side, which is near Avon. Actually, I got to go through Lakewood to get to Avon. Yeah, $14. D12, Top Gear, and we're done. And these Top Gears. Actually, this is missing a disc. One. So this is disc 2. Disc 1. Supposed to be 3. If it's complete, they're like $30. Missing a disc, it's $18. Well, it's missing a disc. It's it's got no value to it. I paid $1. It's going to sell for $15 to $20. I'm not on anything. Did I sell stuff for less than $15? Yep. Was it worth the risk? I mean, it's a dollar risk, or $2 or whichever. Would it be worth? Yeah. Replacement stuff. Maybe someone out there is like, oh, I got everything. I have disc 3, but I don't have 1 and 2. I don't know. They bought it. They're going to get it. And it's in the title. Right there. Missing disc 3. And it's in the listing. And it's in the little description box. All right. So, yeah, that's it. $365. Total value of the sales. Going to wrap that one up. Like what you heard. Like what you saw. Like what you learned. Missing disc stuff. You can either sell it with just the disc itself, which then you're going to have to find a little individual container and so on and so forth, or just put everything together, or try to find the missing disc and buy it for a couple bucks and add it to yours. Get the point on that. Thumb me thingy going up, comment down below, subscribe, share, those are all free. They help me. As you can see, we're helping other people. Appreciate it. Thank you.